Never look
Hold,
up art
hold,
slash safety video.
hold.
It's nightmares.
I like nightmares. Like I'm one of those people that would get on like
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient. Hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't need shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Getting my way to be put down. It ain't your place.
Welcome everyone to the channel. I am Rainy Ryder. Welcome to Friday Nights with Friends. I'm your host, Rainy. Tonight I have Autumn with us and Dry Heat Doug. Welcome in. Casual. All right, so tonight, this was just a Biker Girls theme, but she didn't show up for it, so we'll all make fun of her when she does finally pop in. We've all been riding a while. We know what it's like to ride a bike until all of a sudden you notice there's no paint on the front bumper or something. Nice, look at that. So we're going to talk about when is it time to get the bike repainted. So this was Biker Girls theme, so she's not here to kick it off. So I guess I will. All right. Well, everybody knows the Sportster now has been painted 4 different colors. One, because I got a bike at a pretty reasonable price. The Sportster I got for a pretty reasonable price because it was one of the last ones that I didn't know it was going to be one of the last Sportsters sold, but it was one of the last ones. They were trying to get rid of them. And I got the one with the mint green stripes. Now, I like green. However, the matte color itself, I liked it for a while, and then it was like, I need a better color. I need a more. I'm a colorful person. I need color in my life. So I painted it the Starlight Blue. So the Starlight Blue with the sparkles in it. That lasted about a year and a half, and then I decided that the entire bike was going to get a paint job: fenders, sidewall, battery cover, oil box, everything. And that's when I painted it juniper green. I like that color so much that it's been that way almost 3 years now. Thanks to Journey of Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. So, my wife is forbidding me to paint the Street Glide because it's a very expensive motorcycle. But it's starting to chip, so I'm doing the touch-up paint on it. Now, eventually I will have to put a paint job on that one too. So put down in the comments what color you'd like to see the Street Glide become. So
Do we have to choose one color, or can we ask for a color change?
well, I've actually been thinking about doing a wrap, but even before I do a wrap, I'll have to get it all sanded down smooth because I've done the blend on it. So because this is Mississippi. There's gravel. There's giant bugs that'll chip your paint. There's bugs down here that'll dent your bike. So I've got to even it out before I do the wrap. So it's a thing. Biker Girl, welcome in. Thanks for
Hey
showing
guys,
up.
how's
Thanks for
everyone
showing up to
doing?
your own theme, by the way.
I know I'm an ass.
Atta
It,
girl.
it works.
Sorry.
Fashionably blonde. I mean, late.
That too, huh?
She's just really early for the next one.
She's early for Saturday. All right, let's see who's in the chat tonight. Let's see, Dinapillion style. I just fucked that up. Journey of Jerry. Neil's in here. Adventures of Key Fob. Serenity Kitty, welcome in. And Christian Biker. So welcome in, everybody. All right, so let's kick this thing off. So does anybody of our group here have a paint job planned for their bike?
yes.
Tell us all about it.
So my air cleaner and my transmission cover, it's a clear one, and they're not Arlen Ness, and I always forget exactly who they are. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, they are a really deep purple, almost like the poison berry, but deeper. Like I didn't even realize it was purple until I actually cleaned my bike, like almost 6 months into having her, and had her just in the right sunlight. But I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is go over the black with a pearlescent purple, to where you can only see it really in the right light. And then I'm going to, because she's black now, and I've got copper accents around my headers and my bag levers, and my clutch and brake levers. And I want to pull more of the copper into it. So I'm going to go purple and copper.
I love that.
I love it so
yeah.
much.
I do like that. I was planning on doing some copper accents on the Sportster until that dude from California pissed me off when I canceled my order.
Well, I actually I've got an extra oven, like it not good for inside use, but I want to invest in a powder coating gun. That way I can learn myself to powder coat. And I'll do all of the things myself.
You can get them on Amazon and Wish really cheap, and they're actually very good.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I was actually looking at one on the way home because my son was driving, and I'm pretty excited to start it. I've been doing a lot of research on it, um, as far as when I'm just bored and actually thinking about it. Hey, come on. But I've done quite a bit of research on it, hours, because I go down these rabbit holes where my ADHD kicks in and I'm just like zoned in. I'm excited. It's going to be great.
Well, big Amazon boxes make great paint booths. Ask me how I know.
That's the part about ADHD.
Yep.
You never run out of ideas.
No matter how good or bad they are.
That's right.
That's very true.
Well, you know what? If you never try, you never know.
I think that's awesome. I love it.
And if it works, it ain't stupid. So, and there you go. I had people, both times I painted the bike, people did not believe I painted it myself. And I'm like, I did a video on the second one. I actually videoed myself painting it. And they're like, oh, you faked that. No, I didn't fake it. Did you see how high I got painting that thing in my garage? It was awesome. I had little, so for a paint stand, they're like, oh, you got to get a paint stand. You got to get hangers. No, man, I took 2 old paint cans, put the pieces on top, sprayed one side. When it dried, I flipped it over. I had my pull-up rack is where I painted my big pieces. I hung them up on hangers. And I bent the hangers, made little hooks, and put them up on my pull-up bars, and that's where everything got painted that was the big stuff that wouldn't fit inside the box. And it worked great. So crawl on for the win. So,
you know, with the right rattle can, yeah, you can actually do pretty good work.
The handles that they sell for the tops work fantastic. They'll actually give you the handles they make to go on top of the spray can will make it look like a completely professional paint job. Now I noticed, I think it's Rust-Oleum now. No, it is Krylon. Sells the cans now that have like 5 different spray nozzles on them. Those are cool, but you don't need them. They don't need them. The handle does everything you need it to do.
Huh.
They've got the larger, heavy spray cans that I don't know what they did with the design. They designed the nozzles a little bit different, where they're just a good heavy spray. It's literally almost like spraying with an auto sprayer. One of the tricks to those cans is to refill it. So stick a valve on it, an aircock valve on it, and you can actually refill the paint and air it up on the side and use the same can and go completely ghetto with it.
Oh, wow.
So
I like cheap.
So I bought a sprayer, and it was so easy just to paint it with the cans of Krylon. It's like, I guess I don't need this. So eventually I'll do a big enough job where I'm like, okay, I'll break out the spray painter, because since I bought it, I have a bad habit of buying shit that's a great idea at the time that's not super expensive but costs a little bit of money, and the very next day or a week later I'll find a way to do it at like 1/10 of the cost. And so then I have all this really cool stuff in the garage. Don't tell my wife. Shit, she's watching. But yeah, it's like the very next day. It's just like anything you buy on the internet. You buy it, and as you're checking out, it's like, oh, did you see this? And it's something that's like half the price. It's like, what the shit? Tit. So
Yep.
shit happens.
It does. I didn't know it was so easy to do the powder coating. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it'll take a little bit of practice, but it's the same way. Yeah, I mean, it's basically there my brain went. Oh my goodness gracious!
It's
Sorry.
Friday.
It's
It's fine.
basically spray painting, and then you bake it. So I'm excited to learn and be able to do something with it because I've got plenty of stuff I can powder coat.
Right? That was something.
Oh yeah.
Do they make a cold powder coat? Because like most of the fenders now are all going to be like some kind of not PVC plastic, but what's it called? APV.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Most of those are plastic now. So what do you do in that case? Is there like a cold that you don't have to heat it up so hot? Does
Well,
anybody
I
know?
wouldn't powder coat fenders. I mean, I guess you could realistically, but I don't know. I
Okay,
don't
we're
know.
stuck with Krylon. That's fine. I'm sure
Yeah.
if the man that invents that will be rich. Because like yeah,
As long as
everything
his
except
partner doesn't steal his idea.
well, you know what? The only thing I haven't painted yet is the Kawasaki tank because it's still, yeah, I don't know. I've debated keeping it, the Armageddon black and rusty like it is, or maybe painting it a different color. I'd have to scrape all the dude that had it apparently was a racer and put those creepy anti-skid pads all over it because like I guess to keep you on the bike. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't help when you flip the bike, on a racetrack. It doesn't keep you on it. Ask me how I know because that's how I got the bike so cheap. But I got to scrape all that shit off of it. So yeah, I've never painted anything cherry red before, or glitter red, or candy apple red. So I think the next time I paint it, it'll probably be the Kawasaki. I'll paint it glitter red, candy apple. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll probably
Yeah.
immediately hate it because I've never painted anything red. So I painted many things green, many things blue, and many things like a cream beige, like a brownish, But I've never painted red. I've never painted yellow. I'm gonna do it to say I did it, and then say I hate it, and then paint it blue.
That's valid.
Sounds fair.
Yes.
You might end up loving it.
I could. I may, or somebody else may love it, and I'll sell the Kawasaki. I don't know. I've been debating selling it for parts anyway. I mean, everything is great on it except it has no skins on it, and now I'm lazy. Yeah, and I even have a front tire for it. But I was like, I've hit the point where, and this is why one, I hate Kawasaki's too. It's a 650 sport bike, and I'm not really into sport bikes anymore. And Kawasaki scare me, so I will probably never finish that bike for myself. So,
Why do they scare you?
oh, you've never been on the channel. So the second real street bike I ever sat on was a Kawasaki, um, a 650, or no, it's a 750 LTD. And I got on it, rode it for maybe a day. The very next day I was riding it, did a turn, and when I hit the throttle, it took off on me because if you've ever seen these LTD Kawasaki's, they're literally taller than they are long. It's like riding a fucking cereal box. And it took off, and it immediately wheelied and went straight through a ditch over a barbed wire fence, and it laid on the other side of the fence in a pasture.
Oh.
And when I got it, a friend of mine said, dude, if I had the money, I'd buy it. And I'm like, dude, it's not that expensive. And so by the time he worked up his nerve to buy it, I'd already bought it. I called him and I said, if you want the bike, it's over there. I'll sell it to you. Go get it out of that fucking pasture. I'll sell it to you. And he did. Second one I got on, also tried to throw me off the road. Again, the Kawasaki is, if you like wheelies, get Kawasaki. Because it's all they want to do. Weight, power and torque and back wheel. I bet you there's Kawasaki's right now that have no wear on the front tire at all and probably 10,000 miles on the back tire. Know these things. Anyway, and then the third one I tried to get on was a 1300, and it was a Z, and the bike kept wanting to fall over on me. The bike was so fucking top heavy. Anytime you got it below like 5 miles an hour, it wanted to tip over. It wanted to fall over. It was just too fucking heavy. And that may be all in my head because I'm so used to, again, a Honda, a Kawasaki, or a Honda, a Harley, a Yamaha, a BMW are perfectly balanced. Something about that Kawasaki, it's top heavier than most bikes, and I didn't like it.
Is that why people lower them and stretch them out so often?
No, they do that because they're stupid. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. No. I mean, maybe it could be because they're very top heavy, and I've seen a lot of people try to do that rake angle thing where if the bike's like this, they kind of split it and drop the back like this.
Mm,
And maybe that's why.
maybe.
Hayabusas just look good stretched. I mean, I'll admit it, man.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Put an 8-inch stretch on a Hayabusa and it's a completely different looking bike.
They're curvy.
Now, once you get over about a 20-inch stretch, it looks stupid, but, I mean, unless you're going to drag race with it. But, man, they are. I've never owned a Hayabusa. Now I need to get one.
Yes. I had a buddy that had one that, oh, it was absolutely beautiful. It was like a golden yellow, but I mean metallic, but it was a golden yellow and just decked out, pristine chrome. When he sold it, I cried.
Oh,
I don't know if it was on here that I showed the picture or somewhere else, but we always talk about, when the Hayabusa first came out, it was supposed to be a touring motorcycle. And somehow how they manufactured it was just so fast and so quick, they're like, okay, this is a sport bike now. But every once in a while you can see one that's factory rigged for touring, and they look fantastic. They look ridiculous. They look space age.
Really?
And if you ever see one, they look fantastic. You can still get bags and luggage on it, and anybody that has one, any Hayabusa even, ask your friend will probably, unless you stretch it, then you kind of throw the ergonomics off. But yeah, they're comfortable for long riding bikes. They're just, you can lay on the tank like a fucking lizard and go forever. They're awesome bikes. Okay, there it is. Sell the Kawasaki, get a Hayabusa. Got it. Made up my
I
mind.
support.
I support my bad
give you
habits.
2
Okay.
thumbs up. Absolutely.
I support your bad ideas. Go for it. Let us know how that works out. And if you die,
Yeah.
if you
We're all
do,
gonna die. I mean, come on now.
I would like to stretch it out at least 20 more years. So the secret to life is you have to make just enough good decisions in your life to live to see the bad ones not hurt so bad.
There you go.
Nobody
I've got
talks.
a long life ahead of me then.
There is no one that talks about people that make great decisions when they die. It's like, yeah, he was really cool. He paid for his house.
What's the meme? That's why no one will remember your name.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
we're gonna-
Well-behaved women seldom make history.
when I
That's
go-
exactly what I was going for.
Yeah.
When I go, they're gonna say, "Do you know how fast he was going?" Oh my god!
I'd be like, no.
My favorite story is Alice Roosevelt. Alice Roosevelt was FDR's youngest daughter, and she was a ruffian. She drank, she smoked, she wore pants in a time where it was not cool to do such things. And he said at one time they asked him at a little press conference when he was going to get Alice under control. He said, "I can either get Alice under control or I can run the country. I can't do both."
Sounds legit.
Smart man.
She lived a life. She lived a life. It was very, very cool. I think it was Roosevelt's daughter. I'll get back to you. Anyway. Hey, everybody. What's up? Let's not make this about me. Let's make it about just a biker girl. What's up?
Oh, yeah. So I appreciate the topic. Thank you. Thank you.
Even though you stabbed me in the back.
I don't know that I'm... So here's the deal. I got a scratch on my brand spanking new bike on the back of the saddlebag. And it's not the worst scratch, but it's noticeable. And so it kind of brought up when is it time to repaint and when is it time to do it yourself and when is it time to bring it into a body shop for touch up? At what point are we? This one, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to go out there, see what's on the market, get some stuff. Doug was saying, get the glass. I'll go back in our chat and find out what you said and try it and see how it works. I think it'll fill it and be just fine. And if not, then I'll go in and get it touched up. But a little disappointed.
Yeah, start light. Start light. That's all.
Yeah.
You get too heavy, then you got to go through a whole process. Start light and see what works. If it's not working very good, go with a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah, paint under the saddlebag, and because nobody will see it.
No, it's on the exact back of the saddlebag. Like if you're looking at the license plate, there it is.
Yeah, but start
So.
painting underneath the saddlebag, just to see how
Oh.
well it blends in. And if you like it, then paint another part of the bike. If you don't like it, nobody will ever see it.
Yeah, I'm not painting my bike. Not me.
So I have been looking on eBay. They sell full, complete kits for street glides, road glides, and road kings. Full bags, full fairing, everything. All painted. Lowers, everything. It's like a 16-piece kit. And they're like $4,000. So if it ever gets to the point next time, and they're cool colors too. So if it ever gets to the point where I'm actually going to need an entire paint job, I might try that for the street glide.
I think that's a great option. Um, that's, it's definitely something that I could, if I had to, just order and replace the saddlebag. And that's definitely not off of the table. And the only reason why it's a perfectly good saddlebag is on this model, it has the cutouts for the exhaust muffler. And they actually put a really cool 2-in-1 muffler that goes off of the side. So now I've got the cutouts of the saddlebags. And I'm just like, I saw it. I'm like, what dumbass did this?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to, get new bags at some point, but right now it's perfectly good. So
Serenity Kitty says,
Serenity Kitty, I saw
yeah.
stickers. Yeah.
There's plenty of stickers rotating around. If you need more, I got
There
more.
are. My trunk is actually covered in stickers.
Oh, speaking of stickers, before I say this, y'all check out my shirt.
Nice.
Can y'all see that? Am I low enough?
Oh, I love
Like
it.
it.
So next weekend I'm going to the Sons of Speed race, which is Billy Lane's races with old bikes, the 1918, 1930s, 1945s, 1950s, old classic bikes, which still cracks me up. But anyway, when you order any shirt from Indy Ridge, you get Indy Ridge stickers. It's the only way to get them now. So I have a few of the originals up here, the red box. We call the red box label stickers. But then he stopped making them, so now all he makes is these little small ones. And the only way to get one is to buy. Oh shit! I did a thing. Come back to my face. Come back. Come on. You can do it. Keep talking. I'm gonna fix my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit. Keep talking.
Biker Girl, you could always just call Voodoo Bike Works out of Glendale, and
There we go.
then you'd have an excuse to come here.
I might.
So
I don't need an excuse. I can just come on over and see you.
you don't have to just paint the bag. You could replace them and then get all new body stuff too, and be completely custom and crazy, and it'd be awesome.
It would be so cool.
And it's there's no traffic where it's at. It's right there in Glendale. It's an easy turn right in the park.
Well, she's closer to me.
Great
We have
shot.
Memphis shades here.
Oh, you guys.
Just saying.
Cody's a
Just
really
saying.
good guy.
I'm kind of like right in between you guys. Not sure where you're at in Oklahoma, but I'm like right on the border.
Oh yeah.
I'm in Norman.
Yeah, you're 3 hours from me.
Yeah, my street glide came with the exhaust cutouts as well, and it came stock with a 2-to-1.
Hmm.
It drives me nuts. Like
Mhm.
why? And I just bought a stretch fender and bags, and I wasn't even thinking of it when I bought them. They've got the cutouts too.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't have the cutouts on mine,
Yeah,
and
so I'm not complaining a whole lot, but I think I need to figure out something because it just drives me nuts not having it filled in.
Yep.
Jake from State Farm Chasing Ghost and Mikey O. Mikey, welcome in. Thanks for coming out, even just for a little while. Yeah, that's the one thing the back of mine's lowered, and the one thing I love about my bike is the back of it. Looking at it from the back, it's like looking at a chick in tight jeans. It's a beautiful bike.
Nice ass.
Oh man, I love my Street Glide. So hot.
Yeah.
And it's got the S&S exhaust. So beautiful. God, I love that bike.
Heck yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go rub on it.
When I'm looking at the back of my bike, I'm thinking, oh, this is what everybody sees. Everybody sees this. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the BMW, I didn't realize. I'm actually let somebody else ride it one time at night, and there was so many lights on it. I'm like, holy shit, that thing! Because everybody tells me it looks like a fighter jet because there's lights all over it. And I was watching one night. Holy shit, that thing is bright. No wonder everybody avoids me. So
Yeah, shoot. When the electric lights like that, I hit the brakes and everybody behind me winces.
Oh,
Just like, oh my God. I was like, what are everybody talking about? It's so bright. And I had one of the guys hit the brake for me while I was standing back there. I was like, Jesus Christ, I need to take some lights off. This is stupid.
the new police Ford Explorers, the
You could
back
see
of
me
them
from
have
Utah.
probably 20 red lights on it when it hits the brakes. And so I was complaining about it, posted a picture of it, and I said, yeah, but did you stop?
That's
Well,
valid.
they're going to have their eyes closed.
And somehow people still hit cops that are on the side of the road. I don't know how. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
How?
Cops.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's like they're drawn to it. It's they
Point
look at it,
fixation.
they can't look away, just like right into them.
Like mosquitoes and lights.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they don't want to slow down. It's like, I'm just going to go to the other side and keep going, 80 miles an hour. Because what could possibly happen? It was like they say, if a cop's got somebody pulled over, you literally have to drive by them with a severed head hanging out the window for them to chase you. And for some reason, people when they see a cop pulled over, everybody slows down to like 35 miles an hour because they get nervous. It's like, what are you nervous, man? Are you doing something wrong? Fucking drive, bitch. But for some reason, man, I don't know. It's feel crazy. They got a guilty conscience. I don't. I go to the other side, wave as I pass, and haul ass going.
Mine's
Wow.
always this.
Yeah.
He's talking about when somebody sees a cop on the side of the road, they slow down.
I move over to the other
Oh,
side and
hey,
keep
they're
going.
busy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even care if they're driving. I'll still pass them.
Now,
Yep.
to be sure,
By the way, I clicked on all those videos. Okay.
back in my young and impressionable days, we decided to go on a beer run one night, and we had a little bit too much, but we're like, we can still drive. We're gonna go pick up some more booze. On the way there, a cop pulls me over, and I'm like, oh fuck. As he's getting out of his car, a dude flies by him in a Porsche. He looks back at me and goes, this is your lucky day. Slow down. Jumps back in his car and hauls ass. And I'm like, fuck yeah, it's my lucky day. But my friend Kenny was in the car with me because we were like, dude, we're going to jail. This is fucking bullshit. We're going to jail. This sucks. But yeah, I mean, God looks out for idiots and small children. And I don't know what I was, an idiot or a small child that day. Probably both. So I lucked out.
Shit.
Christian Biker says he did a video using nail polish or paint chips. It's a very good. So if you've got like the small like cracks, and I don't know why Harley bags are bad about this, getting those little weird spider web cracks. If you paint that with a very light coat of fingernail top coat, it hides it. It's awesome.
Might as well just pinstripe it.
You don't see it. You won't see it. Well, you could.
Pinstripe it and do a design over the scratch.
I guess you could. I mean, the crack wasn't too
Or a
bad.
sticker.
Or a sticker.
Yeah. There are actually some really good stickers I would consider putting on my motorcycle. Not many, but there are some.
One of those. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's got glitter, okay?
it's inside my
It's
bag.
glittery.
So, Biker Girl, when are you going to get some stickers made? I just realized I haven't given you a sticker yet, or Doug.
No, you sure haven't.
You'll have one.
I got to send out some care packages.
Get them in person. That's it.
I have some for her in person. I've got this one that she definitely has to get. Let's see if it'll.
Oh, it could be vodka.
I'm definitely going to give her that one. And I've got keychains and I've got channel stickers. I'm still trying. I'm waiting to get the T-shirts made because I'd love to get a bigger slush fund going before I start doing T-shirts. Because I have this idea that I'll get these T-shirts made and sell them. I know I wouldn't. I'd give shit away. Last time I had 150 shirts made, and Steve made them for me, and I gave them all away.
Yeah.
Because that's, I don't know, man. I don't have a mind for making money for myself. I have a mind for sharing, and that's what I do. I just share my shit, give it all away.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what we do anyway. You know, when you go into a dealership, you know, a Harley dealership, you don't just get the shirt for you. You get it for all your friends too.
Yeah.
You know. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I borrowed my friend's bike a couple months ago. Let me buy him a shirt. I'll buy him a shirt.
I don't know about the sticker. I don't have anything. I really don't have anything that I could use as like my logo. Like my girlfriend, Joyce, Crazy Biker Bitch, she's got her logo, you know, that works for her. I don't really have anything yet.
I'm gonna make you a logo.
I've thought about I've thought about, you know, a couple
Like a
different
little
ones, you know,
unhinged
like,
here, you can look down.
you know,
There's a couple things there you can get on a logo.
I was gonna do like the fingers and have it be like a glass and have a girl inside the glass with drink more, care less, you know, look like she's in a martini glass or something. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
I have an idea.
Oh, I can make T-shirts all day long.
I have an idea. This is gonna be awesome. I'll send it to you.
Okay. Absolutely.
Do you want to know what it is? Or you want to be surprised?
Okay, tell me.
I'm gonna get an AI to make a Cupid doll out of you. You know the ones
Oh,
that have the
no.
little arms sticking out, with a little
And
head.
the-
With... Yes, it's gonna be
No.
awesome. Yes, it'll be awesome.
Make it.
Because you look like a Cupid doll anyway, always smiling.
Aw.
So
Big
yes,
head, put
that'll be
the
awesome.
little ponytail right on top.
Well, I wasn't gonna do the ponytail, but I will now.
Oh wow.
With a pink plaid on. Game on.
I always got the pink plaid.
Game on. All right, Autumn. If you had a logo, I know you've got your little. Is it on this one or on this one? You've got your avatar, but what would your logo be?
Her name is a logo.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of just what I've used across the board. Usually just my initials, AR. As far as like a picture logo type thing, probably a rabid raccoon.
I also have an idea for you. This is going to be great. It's going to be a motorcycle that's tipped up on its end like it's about to flip, and you're going to have wings flying over it, the little dreads flying behind you with your lips out like you're fixing to kiss the ground.
Okay.
A rabid raccoon with rose stems with the thorns on them, shredding everything as she rides by.
I like that.
There you go. Yeah.
My on the back glass of my truck, it's a little raccoon doing yeah.
I love
I
it.
had a raccoon at one point. I rescued a baby,
Aw.
and I had him for so long. And one day he just decided he was a big boy and he didn't want to be inside anymore. So occasionally he'll come and eat all my eggs out of my chicken coop, and then scurry on his way. And that's all right as long as he leaves my rabbits alone. I'm happy.
Yeah.
He's got to eat.
Yep. I know my baby's still out there. He was my stinky slinky.
Aw. I think they are so cute.
They are. He slept. I'll send pictures to you, but he would sleep on my head, like just right here. Like I'd wake up with his little paws. Just
Aw.
I miss it. I think I'm gonna have to get another one soon. Maybe not soon, but at some point I'm gonna have to get another one.
I have a niece that keeps possums, and every time I find one of those crazy white girl videos where some chick's picking up an animal on the side of the road, I send it to her.
Yep.
Because she's
I have
got.
a possum.
I want a possum. Well, we have a possum in the backyard. And
I'm
we
so
feed
not
it,
surprised.
and it's just so cute. But yeah, we haven't brought it in the house yet to feed it Doritos or anything. But it's Just stays in the backyard. Comes out every once in a while and freaks the dog out. And possum's like, what?
Yep.
The first time we saw it, and I showed the video, I made a little short out of it. I walked out, it was up in the bird feeder, like 4 feet high. Just sitting there. And my wife's like, there's a possum in the bird feeder. So I go outside and I'm like, holy shit. And as soon as I walk out, he'd be eating the bird feed and see me and just like freeze. And I'd stand there for a while, he'd start eating again, and I'd move and he'd freeze. And so
They're
now,
so chill.
but then after like the 4th or 5th time, he'd walk out, look at me and go, hey, what's up? And just keep eating. So I was like, we didn't want him climbing the bird feeder, so we started putting bowls, of feed out on the ground where he wouldn't have to climb the thing, because it's like we got the wire mesh and shit, and the last thing I wanted was to get his little cute little toes stuck in the mesh. So it's like, just put it on the ground. We have possums. We've had so many possums here, and they're always ridiculously funny. One got in that we lived a couple streets over, and one got in the cats. We had this cat that decided it was going to be an outside cat, so we had an outside dog house for it. Put a heated blanket out there for it. Put the heating pad on the the dog bed and shit. And it came out there one night, and the cat's outside just looking inside, like not alarmed. They're just staring inside. So we looked inside there, and there's about this 15-pound possum in there, sitting on the heated pad warming up.
Oh my god.
Cat was letting it. Cat was not plussed at all. And then a few nights later, they were both inside there, laying inside the house. So it's like, possums are cool, man. I mean, possums are like wombats. You ever seen the videos of wombats where they're like, wombats chill with everybody. They're in there with the crocodiles. They're in there with kangaroos. They're in there with freaking everything, because wombats are just chill. Everybody loves wombats. Well, everybody loves possums. So,
Yep.
That's awesome.
cool thing to have.
I almost had an opportunity to go pick up a baby possum last night because the guy had posted it on the not marketplace, but the community page. And I messaged him. I was like, hey, do you still have the baby possum? I'd be happy to take it. I've had them before, and I'd love to add it to my collection. He's like, well, I'd rather it go to a wildlife place.
Oh wow.
Bro, come on, bro.
Did you tell them wildlife places usually don't take them?
Yeah.
They'll relocate them. They don't take them.
I know.
They'll put them somewhere else.
Well, that's everybody on the community page was go to this place, and yeah, you can go to that place, but their resources are tied up with everything else that's come in. So why not let the baby possum have a good home?
Yeah.
I was a little mad.
Mm.
I just said hey. Close
Understandably. All right, Doug, you haven't chimed in yet.
Awesome accommodations.
Dude. I would actually rather have a possum than a raccoon.
So we're talking about our big cats, and when I say a big cat, like a bobcat, is that legal? I don't know.
Bobcats
Yeah.
are not.
You
Siberians or Saharas. Saharas are. Bobcats are not.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Well, and an outdoor cat, like a kept and taking care of outdoor cat, but sort of a bigger one.
Well, here
So-
in Oklahoma, you actually have to have either the rehabilitator's license or a certain I don't know what my deal is today.
That's
You
right.
have to have a certain certification through the game wardens and stuff like that to be able to keep them. And I've actually got somebody that had messaged me the other day about my meat rabbits, so she could feed her bobcat. So yeah, you can have them. It's just not like a dog or a cat that you can just go get and be like, hey. Same with the raccoons and possums and stuff like that. If I at one point I had found a bunch of baby skunks that had been abandoned. Like they were in rough shape, dehydrated and everything. So mom wasn't around. And I had taken them in and was waiting until one of my aunts was available because she was a rehabilitator. She had her licensing and stuff. Come to find out, I had posted them on Facebook, right? Next thing you know, the game warden's at my job
Oh my god.
write me a $5,000 ticket because I messed with wildlife. I was like, really? I literally saved them. What?
Oh my
like,
god.
Yeah. So anything that's considered a predator or a scavenger, you have to be careful with it because it messes. You can mess up the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Same reason where you're not supposed to shoot ravens, or you're not supposed to shoot vultures, or you're not supposed to shoot hawks or anything like that, because they're considered part of the balance of, circle of life ecosystem, whatever. Any predator animal you can't shoot. So
You're not allowed to
bobcats.
put out water for the wild horses and burros out in the desert either, because they're expected to make it on their own. They live out there on BLM land, so if you put out water, can't put out water for the horses. Could get fined big time.
So Kefub says in
Everyone
Florida
in
you can own
Arizona's going to
anything.
jail.
Absolutely, actually not true. But it's probably more acceptable among Florida man to do dumb shit like that, like get an alligator as a pet, than anywhere else. Yeah.
I think that's
And I remember this. I remember that
It's
story
awesome
where the guy
story.
walked into the 7-Eleven with an alligator and tried to rob the store. I remember that. That is
I was at Sparks, Oklahoma. It's a campground that they do rallies and stuff at. And they were telling me how they had gone in to clean out one of the cabins one day, and there was an alligator just tied to the bedpost. Just left it
oh my god.
3 or 4 foot long.
I can't
Believable.
even imagine being the person to walk in and like
What
seriously.
do you do?
what do you do? It's like so
No,
do I make
put it over
shoes
their
or do
arm
I
and
make a
take it
purse?
home.
What yeah.
Right? This is my tip already then. mm.
Oh.
I
Kefub
I
says
had
he's
a
never
pet-
seen a live skunk. Dude, move to Texas. Dude, it's like you're. You know how I was talking about your animals want to bring you presents? In Texas, the dogs always want to bring you skunks because they think they've done something special. They bring you the shiny cat. The shiny cat. Well, it's shiny because it's covered in its own fucking musk. Wow.
I had a pet skunk at one point. He was bad. Oh my goodness, he was bad. They're like cats.
You can get them descended. Oh yeah, I've heard people say that they're great pets. You can get them descended just like ferrets. If you don't get a ferret descended, holy shit, they smell bad enough already. But yeah, I had a ferret when I lived in Chicago. I'd wash it once a week, and it never had a smell. And when I went to turn it over, 2 things about that little baby. So I couldn't find ferret food, so I fed it Meow Mix, which is great. And when I went to turn it in, because I had to move, I got restationed and I had to turn it over. And so I went to a pet store and I said, "Hey, I got this ferret. You'd like to take it?" He said, how big is it? And I said, "It weighs about 5 pounds." He goes, "Well, they don't get that big. It's probably like maybe 2 pounds." I said, "No, it's pretty big. It's about this long." Because no, they don't get that big. He says, "So have you been feeding it ferret food?" I said, "No, I feed it Meow Mix." He goes, "Oh, you can't feed them that. It's got too much potassium in it. It's got too many phenols in it, and that's bad for them." And I was like, "Okay, well, will you take it?" He goes, "Yeah, well, I'll bring it in and see if somebody will take it." So when I brought it in, as soon as I brought it in, there's a woman in line and goes, "Oh my God, are you surrendering her?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, I have to move him in the military. I can't take it where I'm going." She goes, "I'll take it." The guy at the pet store looks at it and goes, "Holy shit, that's the biggest ferret I've ever seen. What do you feed it?" I said, "Meow Mix."
Meow Mix.
A lot of protein, a lot of fucking protein. That ferret hated all my girlfriends. I should have kept it. I've never got married the first time. But it would love to jump on me and grab my feet, like hang on my feet while I was watching TV. And if I had a girl over, it would run over and attack its feet and start biting her. She goes, "Oh my God, your ferret's biting me." I said, my ferret doesn't bite. She goes, "My feet are bleeding." I was like, "Oh shit." Well, maybe. She goes, "You need to put it away." And I was like, "Maybe you should leave."
Yeah.
No, I said, I had 2 cats and the ferret. They got along great. They got loud at night sometimes, but yeah, I never had any problems with them. But it hated anybody that came over. Female. It loved my guy friends. I hated my girlfriends. Probably because I've paid them more attention than I did to it, maybe. Anyway. Freaking animals. If you powder coat a skunk, can it pass for a party cat? Yes, maybe. It's a surprise cat.
How are they gonna know? They can't say it. They go, "That's a skunk." That is not a skunk. That is a purple party cat with gold accents. It
I
probably
did
would
see
confuse them.
somebody
They should be
trying to
very easy
take
to
like what is it, the stuff you put mascara. I could see somebody taking like gold mascara and painting their skunk. I'm gonna have to try it.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, as long as it didn't, if it didn't have glands, I mean, it would be no problem. I mean, nobody should give you a problem.
And that is going to be the emblem. That's
What, a gold skunk?
that's your sticker right there. That's it. It's the party cat with the gold eyelashes.
So Autumn has seen these on Fort Sill. They had stickers with buffaloes on that said do not pet the fluffy cows. And they have them when you go to Sturgis too, because I've seen them. But they had them in Fort Sill, in Lawton. But now I need one of those stickers. I'm gonna have to get on the AFI's website and get one of those stickers.
The fluffy cats. Yeah.
I got when I was at my wife is using it now as a pill bottle, but it's a shot glass that said "Danger, do not stop for buffalo." It had the little warning signs on it. I've had that thing a long time now. Shit.
Sounds legit.
I got to go back to restock on all the buffalo shit. I got to go to Oklahoma.
Come on. Come on.
I'll stop on my way through Route 66. Route 66 runs right through Lawton. Right on, was it 44, 64, 44?
What's your reasoning for going back to Oklahoma? Got to restock.
66 doesn't run through Lawton.
It's not far. So 44 runs right by Lawton. My wife would jump on 44, 64, 44. And it would run right through because when we lived in St. Louis, she came to Lawton one time to visit me because I had a long weekend when I was doing the confinement training. So it was like literally she jumped on and stayed on the same highway all the way from St. Louis to Lawton.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the places I cheated on land navigation because I could hear the cars and I could see the big blue towers and I'd go, okay, I know we need to go that way because it's on the map. We'll go that way. They're like, how do you know which way to go? And I was like, I can hear the cars. Well, pretend you don't hear the cars. How? This is called surviving in foreign land. You use all of your instincts and all of your skills. Did you know Pepe Le Pew's been banned?
What?
Why?
Yeah, they don't do Pepe Le Pew anymore.
Because he was yeah.
For sexual assault.
My brain's yes.
Yeah. He's a sexual predator.
Ah, gotcha.
Pepe Le Pew and Wile E. Coyote were the funniest thing on the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show. Because they were just ridiculous. My dad used to watch cartoons with me, and he would laugh harder at Pepe Le Pew and the Wile E. Coyote than any other thing on the show.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
No, it does.
Probably why society is the way.
Because, I mean, I'm all about who I'm with, but if she farts, I'm probably gonna kind of walk away like.
Hey, she's just marking her territory.
Like the yellow. It goes.
She's just seeing if you're man enough to handle it, man.
Around that.
I was watching The Good Doctor the other day, and the two of the doctors the residents were talking about farting in front of their boyfriends, and then the new lady that came and took over the whole hospital, she comes out and she goes, "No, this is what you do when he gets up to go take his morning shower. You go in, drop a deuce, walk out. It separates the men from the boys."
No, that's how you can tell if it's just really good sex, because he sticks around, or if he just like, I gotta go. That's not worth it. There comes a time. Okay.
I don't care about the scent. There's just
no.
when it comes to the paperwork process, she's got to get out. That's fine.
Yeah. If I got to repaint, it's over.
My wife used to say that I'd fart, and she'd say it's just my smell.
Oh.
We've been married for almost 26 years.
I say it's just my butt blowing you a kiss.
We're just used to it.
It's glitter cat aroma.
You know what I would get if I didn't think it would absolutely fucking murder me the first day I had it was a honey badger.
They would.
They're just absolutely so fucking cool, but it's like
Yeah. They just don't give a shit.
it's like honey, yeah, honey badger don't give a fuck. Oh my god! Oh, look at those balls! Oh god. Man, I will forget. You know what? I don't have to say a thing. All I've got to do is drop that line, and everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Yeah,
No,
I was
it's like-
gonna say if he farts or if I fart, I don't really care after this many years. But just don't cup of soup me. That's all. No Dutch oven, no cup of soup.
No.
Not into it.
Mm-mm.
Cup of cheese.
I love him, but maybe not that much.
You better roll that window down, buddy.
Chasing Ghost says I've been with the same person for 26 years. There's no secrets.
Yeah. Huh.
So
34 years.
I feel about the honey badger like women think about lions. It's like it's a big kitty. It'll be the hug of death. It's just one little squeeze, one little hug, one little nuggie, one little scratch.
Just let me rub your fur.
Yeah.
It's just so cute.
What's the thing? If not friend, why friend shaped?
Yeah.
Oh,
Couple
well.
drinks. Totally in.
I'm down.
Dude, if you've never seen those white girls, what was it? White Girls on Safari, I think is what it's called. It's just all these white women stopping and picking shit up on the side of the road.
It's a
Or
thing.
the one where the woman's on safari and the fucking lions are out there and she's like reaching out trying to pet the fucking lion. The lion comes up and they're like, get back in the car. And she just reaches out and pets the fucking lion. The lion's like, oh, this shit's pretty fucking good. And everybody's like, what the fuck? How'd she do that?
Yeah.
He knew what he wanted.
It's white women have a gift. I'm just gonna throw that out there. My niece, every time I get one of those videos, I send it to my niece because she every wild animal she wants to pick up. Every one. I have no doubt if she went on safari, she'd get out of the bulletproof Jeep and try to ride the fucking lion. I know she would. But she's got all the weird chickens and the weird ducks and all the weird animals and shit. I told y'all where I grew up in Texas. It's called the Masterson Farm, and it was an experimental ranch. And they had all the experimental meats. So they had buffalo, and they had zebras, and they had the long-legged chickens. What are they called? Ostriches. And they had emus, and they had all the weird fucking animals out there. And they had elk, and they had gazelles, and they had all the weird shit. The only thing that never worked out there was the zebras. And I may have told this story before, but the zebras are violent. And the guy that lived across the road from us, his dad worked on the farm, and you could see him out. We'd be coming home on the school bus, and his dad would be hanging out of the back of a truck trying to rope an ostrich. And the first time one of the zebras got out, they tried to go catch it, and it backed up to the truck and kicked the passenger door in all the way to the driver's side. And they ended up shooting that one, and then within the next few days, they ended up shooting all the zebras because they couldn't control them. They're angry. They're angry little motherfuckers. They're alcoholics, I swear. And you just can't control them. I remember seeing a documentary where a buffalo got out into the zebra herd and it was lost, so it started bleeding. It was like a yearling, like a year-old buffalo. And it started bleeding trying to find its herd, and the stud backed up and kicked it in the chest and killed it. One kick killed a 1-ton buffalo. Killed it.
Wow.
Dead. Zebras are not cute. They're not cool. They don't chew bubblegum. They're deadly.
But they can be powder coated.
And they'll still kick you. And they will still kick you to death.
Yeah, but
insane.
at least the last thing you'd see is a glitter-eyed, powder-coated zebra.
It's worse ways to go out.
Imagine that story. You're standing there at the gates. So what happened was
So what it was,
this gold eyelash horse that was purple kicked me.
I tried to pet this zebra with mascara on.
It's part of the Mean Girls.
I asked the zebra for bubble gum and it kicked me. I don't know what happened next. Next thing I know,
They send you to Heaven Junior is for rehab.
Uh,
Then you get up in there.
Oh,
The other thing that's
Key
really
Fob's getting
violent,
off. See Key Fob. Thanks for coming in.
the other thing that's really violent is water buffalo.
Mm.
Justin, it was only a few months ago that a guy had bought some water buffalo here in Jones, Oklahoma, and ended up losing his life. I guess he had went to check on him by himself, like a day after he had brought him home, and they trampled him to death.
Yeah.
Everything out of Africa is angry. There's Africa and Australia. Everything will kill you. There's like it's
Water
like
buffalo.
Well, even
Yeah.
domesticated animals, if you're not socializing them from like day one, they're not going to just come to you and want to be hugged. You
Yeah.
know, and that's
Right.
no matter
Yeah.
how cute they are.
Yeah,
I can see that. I mean,
matter
that
how
happens
fluffy.
with men. We're like that.
right.
We've all seen Monty Python's Holy Grail. Long pointy teeth. He's a
It
killer.
takes a while to work with us, but you know, eventually, just don't put the glitter on our eyes. It's weird.
God.
You can't go wrong with cats. Cats may try to kill you, but they can't. So you might be safe there.
I can't get down with it. I've got one cat, and she was a midlife crisis, and I only got her because she was two-faced and pretty. When I say two-faced, she's got like a split face right down the nose.
Yeah.
She's
Oh.
calico, but one part of her face is orange, and the other part is black.
I
And
love that.
she's so pretty. But it was a midlife crisis moment.
I'd rather have cat. I love my
I'm a
dog.
person than anything else, but
I love my dog, but cats are so much easier for the lifestyle I lead.
oh yeah, they are.
Is that cats? You can literally be like, I think when we left to go on that trip. Luckily, when we left to go on that trip, when we lived in St. Louis, we decided to go on a 2-day trip and came back 7 or 8 days later. Cat is you just had to call the neighbors to go, hey, can you go over there and throw some feed down along like that 4th or 5th day? They might notice we're gone when there's no more food left. So we just put big bowls of food out, big bowls of water, and it was like, we came back and it was like, oh, you were gone? Oh, really? Oh, okay. The dog, you leave one fucking minute. You walk out to get the mail, come back in, the dog's like, where were you? I thought you were dead. No, the cat could care less. No.
Dogs are all about, their instinct. So, their instincts kick in. You come back, when you walk back in the door, they're like, so how was the hunting? And then, if you don't hand them something, they're like, he really sucks at hunting.
Oh no.
Never brings anything for me to eat, and that's the whole idea. They bring in the skunk. They're like, look what I did. I went hunting and I'm giving this to you. So next time you're out every day, you leave at 7 a.m. and you don't come back with anything. Why don't you try catching something?
Maybe that's why cats throw up, because they want to feed you. If they think you're not a good hunter, they're trying to feed you.
Yeah, that's it. I think you suck at hunting. You always got to come back with something for dogs.
I'm a visual
The
person.
dog-
I couldn't have thought that.
So we got these blueberry salmon snacks that every time I come home, I give the dog these blueberry salmon snacks. And it doesn't matter if I leave for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. When you come back in, you got to give the dog a snack. Because the dog thinks you've been gone 12 hours.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know.
Yeah.
All right,
He's
Doug.
leaving. He's coming back. Have I ever powder coated a dog? No.
Have you ever powder coated a bike? Okay, what bike you gonna paint, Doug? So how many bikes you got now?
Actually, the powder coating we did our late model frames, with powder coating stuff. It's a pain in the ass. So good luck with that.
Oh no.
No, I have not done the paint on the bike yet. On this bike, I did do. The hell year was that? Was that like an 88 or an 89 Heritage Softail? I did that paint. That was quite a few years ago. On this one, I've got to do something. This electric light, I've got to do something with that ever since I had the saddlebag come off on the freeway. So that was interesting. And it's still all scratched up, and people point, what happened there? Well, it just decided to go for its own ride, So, but yeah, since it's all scratched up, and I haven't quite decided, I did mention Voodoo Bike Work, I may end up doing something a little crazier with it instead of just painting it. But if I do paint it, I'll probably take it to Dale's Body Works up in near Cave Creek. It's up just north of the Deer Valley Airport. He's a really good bike painter. So yeah, Steven's a really good bike painter. So probably end up taking it to him, have him do it. Not saying I can't do it myself. I can, but he's just so much better. Steve's so much better than I am. Okay,
I keep
so
I keep saying I'm going to send my skins off and get them painted and whatever, but it's just so easy to, especially with my freaking. You talk about ADD. Autumn's talking about ADD. It's like a bike. So I had a Honda GL 650 that I painted in the course of 2 years. I painted it like every 6 months because it was like I'd get bored with the color and I'd paint it. Here's the cool thing about a bike: when you paint a bike a different color, everybody thinks it's a brand new bike. Not because it almost looks like it's shaped differently. When I got the GL 650, it was the weird the mocha brown with green stripes, and it was like it was the bike I got right after I wrecked the BMW. I had a R100/7. When I wrecked it, I was waiting for the settlement to come, and I was dying because I didn't have a bike. So I went and bought this GL 650, which is a miniature Gullwing. Basically is what it is. And the color was weird, and the color was faded, but I got the bike pretty cheap. I got it for like $1,200. So I was like, let me paint it. So I painted it blue. And it was beautiful. But after like 6 months, I got bored of it. I painted it hammered green. Got bored of it. Then I decided, well, let's paint it back this mocha color and try to put some pinstriping on it. So I painted it the mocha brown with sparkles, and then I put pinstripes on it. And every time I painted it, somebody's like, "You got a new bike?" I'm like, "No, it's the same one." "No, it's a different bike." "It's a different bike." And the only thing I actually added to the bike was it had a pillion seat, and I took that off, put a messenger trunk on it. And everybody thought it was a new bike again. It's like, "Oh, this must be an old police bike." "No, it's a 650. It's the same bike. I just put a passenger trunk on it. I put a messenger trunk on it." But yeah, if you're like me with ADD and like different shit and like changing your life, paint your fucking bike. It'll cost you $20 at most a weekend, and it feels like you have a brand new bike. Which is also, there was a guy that worked where I worked. I worked at a ConAgra at the time, and the engineer there had a Warrior, and he had his exhaust Cerakote. It's basically ceramic fucking paint. Within like 3 months, it started cracking and it faded and it was like starting to bleach out. On my bike, it was like starting to like be rusty because it was an old bike. It was probably like 10 years old. So I took the exhaust off and I painted it with Krylon barbecue black. And he's like, "Man, that's good. Who painted your exhaust?" And I said, "I did." "No, who painted it?" I said, "I did, with Krylon barbecue black. It's the barbecue spray, the shit you put on your barbecue pit." He's like, "No, really, how much did it cost?" $8 for a can. It's like, he wouldn't believe me. He's like, "No, that's gorgeous." And I'm like, "No, I did it. It's Rattle Can Krylon barbecue black spray paint. That's all it is." And it never bleached out. And I ended up selling the bike later. And I think I've told this story before. The dude that bought it had one in college, sold it when his wife got pregnant. And his son actually drove him over to pick it up. The dude didn't even try to test drive it. He got on the bike and rode away with it. And his son's holding the money in his hand. And he's like, "Well, do you have the title?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me sign." He's like, "Is he coming back?" He's like, "Probably not." And I said, "What would he have done if the bike didn't run?" He goes, "He'd probably still take it. I mean, he's been talking about that bike for like 20 years. So yeah, this is his bike." So it was in 1984. This was 2005. So yeah, the bike was like 21 years old. And his son's like, yeah, he'd have bought it. It's all he's talked about for like as long as I can remember is how much he loved that bike. So
That's awesome, though.
which is why I'm going to go back and buy a 1984 Katana one day, because that's what I wanted back in 1984. And I couldn't afford one. One day I will get one. Do you remember the old, and everybody talks bad about these, they called it the butter knife. It was the yellow 650 Katana. Very round, very smooth looking, but that's what I wanted. Everybody hates them, nobody likes them, but that's what I wanted. And one day I will get one.
I'll keep an eye out.
I don't care how uncool they are. When I was a teenager, that's what I wanted. And I will eventually get one.
And now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going to do that with one of the BMWs. I'm going to go with like a tinted raspberry color change to black.
Ooh.
That'd be really bizarre. That'd be awesome.
Yep.
You could have that. They could have that red. It'd be that red glitter, that tuxedo type glitter that goes to black. So when you look at it at certain angles, it's that dark raspberry, and then it fades off to black as you go around it.
That sounds like a perfect Relican job.
And then do a ghost pinstriping design on it. Ideas.
I like it.
It's either that or I'm going to powder coat a skunk.
I go for the bike first. Just
You had me at raspberry.
you spray that skunk, it might spray you back. I'm just throwing it out there.
That'd be good. I wonder if I could get that mixed. I'm gonna have to look into it now. You know what? I think I'm gonna paint a bike. I've got three little air. Well, I just came into three air compressors that are all 15 psi, so they're actually all airbrush type things. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with these stupid air compressors. So I just have them. Yeah, that would be really good. I could do that with one of those BMWs. I wonder. You know what? I'm gonna mock one up.
Do it.
Sounds
Let me get
good.
Field trip.
I wish I was financially independent where I could come out and help you, because that sounds like an awesome project. And I've got a 5-gallon compressor, and I've got the big 40-gallon compressor, and I've got a spray gun,
You should these ridiculous air compressors that I got.
and I've got Carlon.
They're dehydrated. I mean, they do everything. They're ridiculous air compressors. I don't even know how much they cost. They're stupid. But yeah, they and I didn't pay for them. Shoot, they were scrap. So, but I've got 3 of them. Yeah, they're probably a waste of time and money to use on something like this. But because I've got air compressors that dehydrate for paint. But that would be a good thing. I wonder what I have the design to put on the bike too. I know.
See?
I'm gonna put
Yes,
on
you
that.
do.
I got to update that though. I got to talk.
How do you like it so far?
I got to talk to Charlotte. I got to talk to Charlie and see if she'll update that for me. What's that?
How do you like your cup so far?
It's not gonna hold ice for a day and a half.
Try the sports lid with the flip top straw. I've noticed with that particular lid, it doesn't do as well.
With the straw one?
Yeah, it doesn't do as well with that one, but with the flip top lid, I feel like there's more of a barrier.
The flip and suck or the flip and pour?
Yeah, the flip and suck.
Okay.
Always go for the suck.
And I didn't mean for it to sound like that, but
What do you mean?
The flip and suck is the way to go.
I'll go with that one. I'll try it out. Because today I had that out in the garage. I was out there for about 6 or 7 hours, and it's 100 degrees. So.
Slap it, flip it, rub it down. Oh no! I think she's gonna do me.
But it is still cold. I mean, it maintains cold, so it actually does better than most of the others. About the same as the. Actually, it does a little better than the big thermos that I have over there. Who makes that green thermos?
Stanley.
Lady, I don't know. I'm gonna go look.
Stanley.
My Arctic is the best ones I have.
Yeah, this is Stanley.
I've had some of the Arctics before too, and I like their like tumbler cups.
That's what I have.
Yeah, this is the big fat one.
That's what she said.
Tumbler cups, but the coldest I think. So that's how I came across the coldest ones. Is I already told that story. They're just the best. I love them.
I don't know who makes their thermoses, but or their whatever the growlers, but at Stone Brewery in is it Escondido, California? Anyway, they have
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Thermos growlers that, man, those things stay cold. They'll fill them with beer, and the beer stays cold for like 5 days. I mean, it's freaking awesome. I mean, I had it here in a hot car. The cars get like 160 degrees inside, and the beer was still cold.
Wow.
So yeah, I wish I knew where those were. I've got 2 of them. So I've got, when I do find those, I'll that should be my gift to everybody. That should be a gift, just a bunch of them made with like stuff on them. Yeah. That's it. See, there you go. It's the ADHD ideas, right?
Ones
Right.
like that? Or are you talking about like an actual cup?
I can't see. Well, if you hold it closer, it gets blurry. No, it kind of looks like this. They kind of look like this. They've got a flip top, and then they've got a buffalo on there.
Huh.
But it's not this one. This one's not as good.
So more like
It's good.
that one.
No.
No?
No.
Well, then I don't know.
They've got kind of a handle to go up and a big wide mouth at the top.
I went on an adventure.
So it doesn't come up to a neck. It kind of comes up to like the very top part. Like
Okay.
a pyramid type thing on the sides. I get the brand. So of course they just have Stone Brewery, all over it. So we get a lot of bottom of it. That's why I don't. That and that, if you drink the whole thing, you don't remember much anyway. So there you go.
I was wrong about it being an Arctic. It's this one. It's a Tervis.
A Tervis tumbler.
And it's got this cool little graphic on it of V-twins and
I
fire
like it.
all around it.
I didn't know they started making metal ones.
Yep, this one will hold ice forever, and it's got a
Awesome.
flip top, so I can close it up on the bike, and it doesn't spill out. So I can bring my coffee in that. That will keep coffee hot to the very end of the day. And then this one for my long rides, it's a flip and suck, and it's got my logos on it.
Dig it.
And this is, it doesn't have a name, but I got it on Amazon by accident because it was really cheap. And it's got the little logo on it. It's like a bee.
Okay.
Now, these, though, is what I really, a friend of mine made these for me with my logo on them.
Oh, that's cool.
So
That's actually cool.
She made me this one, and she made me this one with the
I like
lightning. And she actually went into one of my videos and took my, I don't know if y'all remember the logo up here, the blue one. I have a neon sign.
I love that.
So I don't know if y'all remember the days where my videos kept my lives, I was orange in, and I couldn't figure out why. It was because they had a blue neon sign right behind me that was sucking all the blue out of all the fucking video. So I can't use it anymore because it turns everything orange.
First world problems.
So it's not so, it's not so bad now. I'm so low orange. But yeah, the blue one's up here. Let me tilt it back and y'all can see it.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I can't use it because it changes the color of everything in the room. Yeah. Oh, God. Fucking frightening. Okay, anyway, hey everybody. That's fucking blue. Okay. It's like walking into a 80s fucking nightclub. Anyhow. All right, biker girl.
What'd I do?
You haven't talked in a while. What's up?
You're right.
You're like the warden. You're just like observing, waiting to bust heads or something.
I know. I don't know. What do we got? What are we on now? I don't have any cups. I don't travel with any cups.
What?
What is wrong with
See,
you?
that's why you dehydrate and pass out and have to go skinny dipping in creeks because you need to carry cups.
Once in a while. Yeah, I'll have to. I've got one of those big ass jugs. I think it's mounts. You know, it has got like the little post and ball, and you mount it on there. So I'll have to shut up.
Post and ball, huh?
Yeah,
How big is your?
it's a big ass jug.
That reminds me of a joke. You know why boys run faster than girls? Because boys have ball bearings and a stick shift.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I didn't say anything for the record. I kept my mouth shut
What?
until I was instigated.
Anyways.
Wow.
Anyways.
What? Sound jokes. All right. Oh, I've got a million.
So
God.
color changing paint.
Did I mention I was in
Yep.
the Navy for 20 years? Color changing paint. Yes, the Mirage paint. So the Harley, the Sportster, I put the Mirage purple on it, and it actually is really cool. It's a green paint job, but when the sun hits it right, it has purple tints to it. And
Yeah.
if I'd have known how much tint was in it, I would have probably put more coats on it.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous.
Yeah, I did the more. It was more of a tuxedo black, and the color change went to like a chrome, but it wasn't shiny chrome. It was like the black chrome. So you know this particular car, yeah. As you walked around it, you'd have the different waves that would go through it as you yeah. That car got wrecked.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that one's one that I actually put some time into on the paint, and but I didn't do any details. I didn't do any striping or any designs. I just did the whole carbon color.
You okay, Autumn?
yeah. I think it's just because I'm sitting here in my bed. I need to find a different setup.
This has been a long week for everybody. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
It has.
So my
You know,
It has poured all week long, and then today the sun came out. It was like almost 90 degrees, and I'm still getting used to the humidity. So I am struggling, but
I got to tell you, I was at work yesterday, and about 7 p.m., I was like, "Oh shit, I missed the show. I didn't get on." I realized, oh hell, it's Thursday. You know, shit.
That's been all week for me. I've had multiple different things going on, like telehealth and stuff like that. I jumped on there yesterday and the day before thinking that, man, I'm about to miss this. And I
Yeah.
wait, and I wait, and I wait.
Well, So
you should have
if
told
we
me I had to
combine-
test stuff. You should have told me it was
if we
on
were
because I had to jump on
combine
to test my
long hours
microphones.
and that weather that you're having, that would, yeah, I'd get nothing done.
yeah.
I'd get nothing done at all. It would not be color changing paint. It would just be paint.
So speaking of color changing paint, my stepdad, his dad had a 56 and a 57 Ford truck. The big ballooned ones that were all like bulby, looked like they were made from blow up balloons. And when his dad died, he had one painted Mirage white. And he had drove it up to town. And him and my mom went in to the store, went into the mall. When they came out, couldn't find the truck. And they called the police and said the truck had been stolen. They went in, it was sunlight. When they came out, it was dark and all the fluorescent lights were on. The truck turned blue under fluorescent lights.
Oh,
Talk about a paint job making a bike or a truck or a bike look completely different. It turned the bike blue, or the truck blue. He actually thought it wasn't the same truck. So,
that's crazy.
but
I suppose if it was brand new to you, the paint job, you just totally.
well, there are times. I mean, and we all know these people. There are people who never ride their bikes unless the sun's up. They'll never ride it in dark. They'll never ride it in the rain. They'll never ride it in the morning. It's for a weekend when the sun's shining, and that's the only time it ever leaves the garage. So if you had one of those, paint jobs, and you left and you actually went for an overnighter somewhere, or had to park it somewhere, went into the gas station, came out, somebody stole your bike because the bike's
Mhm.
black. Never know. Under the Harley or the Sportster, when it's under fluorescent lights at night, it looks purple. In the daytime, it looks perfectly green, sparkly green, candy apple green. At night, it's purple.
That's something. I suppose mine looks like it could be black, and then when you walk around the side, you're like, oh no, it's blue. But from the back, it looks like it could be black. And then if you pick up any fluorescent lighting, it has that like purple violet hue to it. If it's clean, right now all you can see is dust. But if it's clean, she's pretty.
Well, the Street Glide is lightning silver, and in the dark, when I get to work, and it has a blue color to it, and in the sunlight, it's silver. But when you're riding it at night, and some of the gas lights and shit, when I was on the way to Florida, I'd seen it in the morning because you take it out of the garage and you're on it, you don't actually see it. Then you get to work, you don't looking at it because you're half-assed asleep. But when I took it to Florida and I'm stopping in the middle of the night because it's dark and shit, I'm looking at the bike and I'm like, holy shit, this bike's fucking beautiful. Fell in love with the bike all over again. Love it.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to get some paint on Mama.
Flippin' Zippo, welcome in. Sorry, man, I saw you, but I was busy talking because that's how I roll. I
My
talk.
bike's all scratched up, and it's okay because it has scars like I do, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, to a point, it's just culture.
There's a
it's
story to tell.
it's just character up to a point, and then it's like, dude, you need a
There
hip
you go.
transplant.
It matches my soul
Oh,
and all the rest of me. God, it's everywhere.
Flippin' Zippo, where you at? It's Flippin' Zippo, you're in Australia. You gotta remind me. I hate that I'm so old now that I can't remember where people are from.
You don't know. I've got scars all over me. I look terrible. Okay, I look like I've been at a POW camp.
At least you have a face
Where?
that people don't.
I'm sorry. I'm like, wait, what? I'm still looking.
That's character.
Oh, I got one of those.
Scars
Somewhere
fade,
down
memories
there.
never do.
Well, see, fun fact, I had split it right here at one point and had a
Canada.
scar.
Sorry.
And then, obviously it's grown. It's
Yeah.
grown. It resplit the thing. Not the first time my jawbone has seen daylight. Yep. I've got.
Yeah, that's where it went through. that's
Can't
that's
see
where
it.
that's where one of the bullets went through.
Mine aren't from bullets. Mine's just from,
And then
concrete.
there's these guys right there, and then there's these guys back
Yeah.
here. Oh wait, there's more.
oh,
Those guys
oh my
right
God.
there.
I
There's
thought
all
you
kinds of
were
bullet
going
holes
to.
and stab wounds over this
Wait,
body. It's
We gotta
crazy.
change the rating on
I've got
this show.
gashes. It's horrible.
Yep, yours are worse.
I've got shit everywhere. Okay, it's I don't know.
I remember
Shot
seeing
me,
Autumn's
told me
video
stab,
where her her chin was split and there's blood pouring out and the flap of meat's doing this thing.
There you
And I
go.
was like, oh, wow, what kind of stitch would you have to close that with?
Few internals.
What
And
was
then
it?
my lip was completely split. Like,
Stop swimming in lakes where they're fishing. Okay.
So,
Have
remind
a
me,
snack before you go.
how long did it take the piece of gravel to come out of your chin? I remember this. I remember that post
oh,
where you posted like a month after. You're like, hey, a piece
Yeah,
of gravel just came out of my chin.
I think it was longer than that because I had my face was cleared up already. Maybe it was a month, maybe a little bit longer, but yeah, I got a piece out of here, a piece out of here, and then a piece up here, and I
Yeah,
think
there's-
I've still got some down here that's trying to work its way out. But
Yeah, it'll do
and
that.
then on the crick of my nose right here, because it was split away to well, I say split away, it was ground away like
Yeah.
a cheese grater. But I'm pretty sure I've got some up in here too, because I've got one spot that's just really discolored right here.
Yeah, as it surfaces, they can just do that quick local and just a slice and pull it out. So it's not.
I need them to do that with my lip because they were supposed to be dissolvable stitches in my lip. So if you see me sitting here doing that,
Yeah.
it's because there's a stitch in my lip still that hasn't dissolved, and it's like
Yeah.
a hard knot. It drives me nuts.
Huh. Yeah. Give that some time.
It'll all smooth out eventually.
Yeah, it's always funny whenever they tie you together. Some of the places will stick around. The one stitch stuck around for like 3 years, and that was the one on the back of my head. I had a skull fracture, so bad. And you could tell like where they had tied one of the corners, and yeah,
Yeah.
it was naughty, and
Naughty. Nice.
and
That's
not in
like
a sexy way. It was just naughty, like
Naughty, naughty.
K-N-O-T-T.
I've got this spot here, and then I tell people I've got a nipple on my lip because it's one of those spots like that.
Okay.
I always say I'm gonna pierce the nipple on my lip,
You should
right?
pierce
And
all
do that
nipples.
before I cut it off.
Oh, I've got funny nipple piercing
It's like a
stories.
tricky way to get kissed a lot. Look what I got.
So my wife, it's a true story. We went out to dinner or something, and we got the kids in the car, me and her, and she's like, "Hey, you ever thought about getting your nipple pierced?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be pretty cool." She calls the tattoo place right there. It's like, "Hey, we're on the way. Mike wants his nipples pierced." And I'm like, "Well, fuck, ain't no backing out of it now." So we get there, and he's like, "How about you just do one, and you'll see if you see how you like it." And I was like, "Okay." So the dude that did it had never, and I didn't know this, had never done nipple piercing before. So he decides to do it with a fucking ring. As soon as I walk out, the guy that's the head tattooer in the shop and the head piercer goes, "Why did you put a ring in?" He goes, "Oh, he wanted a ring." And he's like, "You always do the first one with a fucking barbell. Why did you do that?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I mean, he wanted a ring." And I'm like, "So what's going to happen now?" And he goes, "Oh, nothing. It'll be fine. It'll be fine."
Migrates out.
Well, no, I got a keloid. It started swelling.
Oh,
And I literally had, and one nipple is still, and I'm not going to show you like Doug did, but yeah, one nipple is like twice as big as the other one because it got a keloid and it fucking swole and got scars all over it. And so, I had to go back in, and I'm like, and I didn't want to take it out because I wanted to keep it, and I wanted to get the other one done. And so I went back for him to look at it, and he's like, we're gonna have to pierce that, dude. He goes, we're gonna have to cut it, we're gonna have to lance it. And when he did this, if any of you guys are into piercing, probably, I'm sure Rose you are. When they cut it, when the keloid came out, it was like a ball of fucking cartilage.
yeah.
He cut it, started pushing, and popped it like a fucking pimple. And when it came out, I was like, and I'm not very queasy about medical shit, but I'm like, oh fuck, did that just come out of me? And I'm like, okay, well, can we put the piercing back in now? He's like, oh no, this ain't going back in. And I found out later the same piercer, this dude came in for a Prince Albert, and the dude tried to go through the fucking middle. And instead of trying to go around the dude was like, yeah, every time I pee now, I pee in the sign of the cross because it comes out in 4 fucking directions. And this dude's telling me he went to Waffle House. No, he went to IHOP. And the waitress came out and said, "Excuse me, you're bleeding all over the seat." Because he had started bleeding again. Yeah, it was pretty fucking bad. So anyway, long story short, I had the nipple done, then I had my labret done, and my wife ended up punching me in the mouth one night while she was sleeping, she says, and knocked it through. So when I tried to push it back through, now the hole in the front, it kept pulling back through, and I had to pull it out too. So I lost my nipple piercing and my beret. Beret. Who's been drinking tonight? Biker girl. So,
I don't know what he said, but the reaction that you had was good enough.
oh yeah, it knocked it all the way through. And when I had to push it back through the back, and then the ball kept falling back through, and then I was like, okay, I'm done.
Oh,
Not for me.
yeah, good.
When I worked at ConAgra, they had no piercing policy, so I had piercings all the way around this ear, the nipple, the labret. I had 3 in this ear, 4 in this ear. Had my fucking cartilage done up here. I was living La Vida piercing for sure, and tattoos. We were best friends with the piercer and his wife, so we had all kinds of fun. It was a good time.
This is gonna be my new tattoo. I can't straighten it out. So a cross with a skeletal hand and roses. But it's gonna be right here.
Was he gonna say "Chug me, daddy"?
Well,
Stop.
no, because it's my hand. It's the size of my hand.
It's not
But-
choking. It's
Auto asphyxiation.
It's called a hand necklace. The difference between choking and a hand necklace is one's a good girl.
Very good girl.
Oh, sure. I thought the good girl got her pats on top of her head. Bad girl gets them on the throat.
No. No.
Stop it, Doug. God.
Nice.
You guys are a bad
I'm
influence.
excited about it though.
Are you gonna try and get it all done at once, or is it?
Yeah,
gonna be-
yeah. My guy said it probably 3 hours. I may puss out and go ahead and get some numbing cream just to be
Yeah.
safe, because he said people really don't tolerate the neck very well,
Yeah.
and since it's my entire neck,
Right.
I think I'm gonna have to be prepared.
Spray on. You know the stuff. You know the stuff.
Ice or freeze.
Get some spray on. Yeah.
Something.
So we make numbing cream at work. And we don't make it for what you're using it for, but tattooists do use it for that. It's, what's it called? Invigor. And it's a delay cream and a delay spray.
Right.
But they use it in tattoo parlors too.
I will have to go look and. I think I know what it's for now.
Yeah. Yeah. The spray on stuff works pretty good. The phlebotomists use it all the time. I used to use it, so I forget the name of it. But spray on stuff, squirt it on. It starts to wear down. Squirt it on again. And they can tattoo clear
Okay.
through
Sorry.
it. So,
I can get
Sorry if
that.
I caused a seizure.
Does it come with like a purple top?
Yes.
Okay. Adding it to cart.
I actually did a advertisement on Amazon for it, and I did a short on it. And the funny thing, so we make a bunch of sexual aid stuff, and this black girl, she's my age, and she did one for warming gel, and she did one for the Invigor, and she goes, so this is what this so they did, like, we make shrimp antibiotic, we make like breast cream, we make foot cream and all this stuff. So I had all the guys talking about the different stuff, and then the black girl goes, so we make stuff for anything you're doing for Friday night, and holds them both up. Good stuff.
Oh dear.
No, I learned about the heat stuff during COVID. Yeah.
Yeah,
my-
Use that hand sanitizer and then go to the bathroom as a guy.
Oh.
You know what? Crawfish
Bad
boils,
idea.
same thing. And
Bad idea.
we were just talking about that earlier tonight. You go to crawfish boils, and at some point, somebody's going to get too drunk to wash their hands first. You're going to know it. Because when you walk in the bathroom, they got all this shit hanging out in the sink, and they're trying to fucking flush it all off. And it's like, you still got to wash your hands first, buddy.
I'll
No,
be
I
standing
had a
outside
bad
with a garden hose.
Warming.
Why is Doug pulling
What's-
milk down his pants?
What's the Richard Pryor skit when he's in prison and he's trying to get rid of his crabs and he puts alcohol on it and the guy gets too close with a cigarette and catches it on fire? And he's telling his cellmate, blow on it, chocolate, blow on it. He goes, your damn shit's going to burn up if I got to blow on it.
No.
Oh, man, I
don't
miss
understand
Richard
how
Pryor.
to handle those warming sprays. There was a Outback incident at one point that no, did somebody grab the wrong loop? There ain't no way.
Oh, no. This is not backdoor stuff. This is not backdoor.
That was the
Theatrics.
worst thing. It was no. That ain't no nothing stuff. I'm too sensitive for that. I can't even use the regular stuff. No.
It's called, the one we make
Spit
is
on it,
called, yeah, the one we make is
Spit on
called Warming Sensations.
Be about equal with going and getting a Brazilian wax and then thinking you're going to ride home.
I do. I wax and ride.
It only hurts first time.
You're a fucking
Yeah.
superhero.
Once you get over it the
After a
first time,
while,
it's
it
not.
thins your hair so much. It's really not. It's
No.
no more than. I mean, it's really not.
No,
It's like getting pepper sprayed. It's only scary the first time. After that, you know
Oh,
what to
yeah.
expect. So
it's
it's not.
scary the first time.
I did that for DOC Academy. There ain't no way you can pay me to do it.
The first time I got it, we were in San Diego, and went to Global Solutions, which is basically it's Blackwater's civilian training program, And so we did that along with Vacation Bible School. And they told us you'll feel mild discomfort and it should wear off in a few minutes after you do your fighting stations. It'll wear off. So we're like, oh, okay. And it's like, oh, like 1 in like 10,000 people have an allergic reaction to it and have an elongated response. I'm like, okay. So they spray us, and it immediately fucking hurts. You expected it. What you didn't expect, you finish the fighting stations and it's still fucking burning, and then you're like, oh shit, maybe I'm one of those 1 in 10,000 people that are having a response. And so we had one guy, and this was so fucking funny. Everybody's fighting through it, and we're all fucking miserable. The one dude, they spray him, he sits right fucking down there, and it's like, I quit. And the instructor's like, listen, you're gonna hurt for the next 4 hours whether you quit or not. You might as well finish this shit, because either way we're sending you home and you're not gonna feel any different on the plane. So you might as well get up and go. And so they got him fighting through. Well, so they hit us with the Red Saber, which is 10% solution. And I didn't learn till later that the Red Saber stuff is like orange when they spray it on you. The 1% solution shit's the clear shit, and that's what most civilian law enforcement use. SWAT uses the orange foam, and the orange is what they used on us. Like 2 days later, dude, you walk out, you haven't had a reflash in a while, you walk out in the sun hits you just right, and all of a sudden you have a reflash, and it fucking hurts again. I got home that night. I literally, when I looked in the mirror, well, I got back to the BOQ, but I thought there'd be pieces of my skin missing. It hurt so fucking bad. Mm. And they're like, don't get in the shower, don't let it wash on you. So no, I got in the shower, cold water, leaned way the fuck over because they did not want to get into my junk. They warned you about that. And I was in the shower for a fucking hour washing it out. It fucking hurt. So fast forward, it was 2 years later. I was back in Fort Eustis, and they were doing spray again. And I told everybody, hey, look, the instructors are going to tell you it's over in 5 minutes. It's not. You guys are going to hurt for a long time. I want you to be ready for this. So when they sprayed everybody then, everybody was used to it. And, yeah, we all laughed about it. It fucking hurt, but we were all together. 2 years later, I'm in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, your neck of the woods. And the inspectors and the instructors were like, yeah, it's going to hurt for a little bit. And I'm like, no, it's not. Well, our commanding officer was the F-14 pilot. I've talked about him before. Very cool dude. But he went line because he wanted to become a commanding officer of a ship. This was his first actual command. So he leaned on me and another guy because I was his shirt. Our chief was the one that got his finger bit off by the dog. I've told this story. We ended up going out for training. We go back, send everybody home until the end, and this dude got his fucking finger bit off. So then all of a sudden, me and this other girl were the senior enlisted, and we kept swapping it out. So we were the shirts. But he asked me, he said, what's this pepper spray like? I said, it's like sticking your face in a deep fat fryer. And everybody around us is like, oh my God. He's like, oh, you shouldn't have said that. And I said, no, sir, you don't understand. If I tell you it's fine and that everybody's hurting, they're going to think something's wrong. I want everybody to know this is going to hurt for a very long time. And the more you get sprayed, the more you get used to it. And it's not that it hurts any less. You just come to understand what it's supposed to feel like. And you're not scared about it anymore.
Yeah.
But so he's like,
they can do extra training too. I mean, they can just go running through a public park and chasing a girl, and they'll get used to the spray.
you never get used to it to the point where it doesn't affect you. But you do, in the back of your mind, realize it'll eventually be over. The first time you don't have that reassurance because you don't know when it's going to stop. After you've had it a few times, then your body will tell you this will eventually wear off. I'm not going to worry about it. It's still going to hurt. You're still going to be blind for a couple hours, but you don't worry about it. So, but anyway,
my eyes were so swollen for days. I looked like a
eyes.
Fish. Eyes.
I thought you were still talking about Brazilians.
The accent.
My eyes was swollen for days. Yeah, I bet. Shit.
It was swollen for days. Alrighty then.
I had orange shit coming out of my eyes for almost a week. It was bad. Every morning I got up, instead of sleep coming out of my eyes, it was these orange trails.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Orange trails.
Yep.
Well, but the CO...
did it have glitter?
It did. Had orange glitter. Yes.
Spicy glitter.
Spicy glitter. Yes, ma'am.
All you needed was a powder coat.
There you go.
Well, our CO, and I said he was an F-14 pilot, was always playing it cool. And he's like, well, I'm going to go first and make sure everybody can get through this. And I said, that's the best thing you can do, because if you wait till the end to go, everybody else is going to chicken out.
They use the orange dye stuff on you guys? That's
This-
just not.
The red saber spray? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's just not.
It's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Well, here's the best part. We get over to the confinement facility and find out we can't use it on the inmates there, because when you're over in Iraq and Kuwait, they consider it chemical warfare.
Mm.
So we just had to beat them with nightsticks. We beat them with batons because you can't use pepper spray.
It's valid.
Anyway, at the end of the training, the CO is like, remember that thing you said about sticking your face in a deep fat fryer? And I said, yeah. And he goes, that's pretty spot on. And I said, yeah. I knew it would be.
We didn't have that issue.
When you get OC'd, you put on your certificate reactions, and you can put common thoughts. One of the guys wrote down on his, I said, it feels like you're sticking your face in a brazier of hot coals. One of the other first classers wrote, it felt like Satan took a shit in my face. Which was dead on. Dead fucking on. Good times.
God.
There are times I'm happy I'm out of the military, although I have very, very fond memories of it. But there are certain things I'm glad I don't have to go through anymore.
Yes.
And that's one. No one will ever pepper spray me unless I'm not drunk enough to go to bars and be an ass
Unless you're
anymore.
jogging through a park at night behind a woman.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea. Don't do that.
Yes.
Get a treadmill. They're safer.
Yeah, and my jogging days are just about over anyway, so I think I'm okay. If any more jogging I do is going to be in Central Park, so won't be on the road behind some weird woman.
find some woman shaking the can going, get closer, motherfucker. Get closer.
Yeah.
I've had strange jogging stories. We'll talk about those some other time. But anyway,
Oh,
yeah, there was a time I laughed at these fucking people. Everybody's heard of the what is it? The one punch exercise, the one punch workout program. It's 10K, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 air squats. And somebody was like, "Yeah, that's impossible because that would destroy your body. Your body would never be the same." I'm like, "Listen, dude, join the military. That's a daily workout. This is a daily fucking thing for us. This is nothing new." But yeah, even as a civilian, dude, I was running 5 miles after work every day, and then there were sometimes I was like, I'm still not tired. I can go again and do another fucking lap.
it's actually nice to start working out again. I started doing my workouts about 2 months ago. I got medically cleared to do it. So the problem I'm having is I'm going to have to buy new clothes. So
I was
and I
gonna
gotta
say you're
start-
looking really good.
yeah, and then
Let's go shopping.
I'm running out. I ran out of holes on my belt, so I've got to start poking holes.
That's what she said. Ran out of holes.
Yeah, I got to start poking holes in my belt. So I was sitting there trying to put it on. It was yesterday in the morning for work, and I'm sitting there, and she's on the other side of the room. I can't get this belt to fasten. I can't get it to click through the hole.
I'll send you a link.
Oh, well, there's no hole there.
I'll send you the link of the belt that I've been buying. It's actually a ratchet belt and doesn't have holes. But it's basically it's military webbing style belt, but it's got the ratchet claws and then it has a snap in the middle. So it snaps like a
Yeah.
parachute rigging, but the belt actually feeds back through and you can ratchet it with claws. So
Yeah, I've still got some that actually were from way back when I was still active duty, the firm ones, and they ratchet in. But
dude, no, this will put the old military ones to shame, dude. I love this thing.
yeah, I'm good with using my buckles. I like my buckles.
Loosen up my buckle, babe, cause you keep
I heard
fronting me.
So
I've got one that's like the seatbelt style. It's my favorite. I've had it since like 2007, and I lost it in all of my stuff. And I came across it a couple days ago. I was so excited to find it because it's the Avengers. I've always considered myself Iron Man. Fun nerd thing, V is the periodic table. FE is on the periodic table for iron, and then of course male man. I am Iron Man because I'm female. I
Oh,
thought it was.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
It took some
Nerd.
plugging because it's Friday.
I am. It's okay.
No, I love it. I love it. That's cool. Did I mention I watch anime?
As we're talking about extra holes, I had it made me think of one of my buddies shared. A
Made me
meme
think
the other
too.
day, and he said, "Remember, the next time you're trying to be a Twinkie, they're filled with 3 holes, not just one."
That's why we like Harleys.
Mm.
And I said, my comment on there was, "Yeah, it's always a 3-hole oil change. What the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm talking about bikes.
Yeah, I call it, yeah. Big twins, I call it the 3-hole bang fest when it's time for an oil change.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Hey, look, final thoughts. We made it.
Shit.
Friday night final thoughts.
Is it water or is it vodka today?
Is it? It's empty. I told my wife, I said, all right, I'll come up with a code word that when I need a drink, I'll signal you. And she's like, no, you get one. And when you're done with that one, you can get one after you get off while we're watching anime because otherwise you'll be on all night. I'm like, I agree. So
Aw.
she knows me too well. So, there have been times like we've done final thoughts like, oh, we've been on for 2 hours, let's do final thoughts. And we're still on an hour later. And it's like,
Yeah.
So
45 minutes later, the one time I was like, jeez.
sometimes it just
Some
flows.
long final thoughts.
Dude, sometimes it just flows. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
All right. So before we have final thoughts, real quickly, bike or girl, next bike you paint, what colors are going to be? If you could paint a bike, even if you're really going to, what bike would you want to paint it?
So my dad always told me I could have any color I want to as long as it's black. And I have a hard time straying from that. I love a sexy little black dress. I think they're so easy to accessorize. I've always loved them. Also, I don't know what it is, but I love, you just can't pick me out of a lineup, like which bike is hers. Was she really there? We don't know. So I love the anonymity of a black bike. I'd probably stick to that and just have, some accent color instead.
Doug.
I think I covered it. I think that's the next color. It's
The red to black?
It's got to be, no, it's well, now that I hear the black bike, I think that maybe black with a dark raspberry color change. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you'd see that darker, that real deep.
As you
dark
walk around it, that ripple.
red. Yeah, deep dark
Fudge
red.
Ripple.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Shoot, I may end up. I'm gonna have to get another bike. I'm gonna have to get another bike. That's it.
I mean, clearly.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only option.
No, I think that's what I'm gonna do with the electric light. Actually, now that I think about it, it's needed. It's needed paint. I really hate the stock looking paint that's on there. It's just sad, So it's got a lot of stories to tell. Though. There's scratches all over it from stuff happening. So yeah, I think it's probably time.
A fresh start. Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's time to do something about it. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
Okay, so after I paint the house,
Eh,
but no, I gotta get the bike done too. I got a lot of projects going on. Listen, I just started my medication, okay? So I have got all these things that are going on, and I'm finishing. Right? For once in my life, I'm actually finishing things. So yeah, I'm gonna tack that onto the list. That's gonna be one of them. So for sure. So yeah, black with like a dark raspberry color tint. I think that's or color change. That's what's going to go on my bike.
and then some of your accent pieces, like some, you can pick it up so that they see, you can't go red because it's going to be that dark red and it's underneath the black. But there's ways that you can kind of trick their eyes that they're seeing it before they even see it, and it'll just only accentuate it even more.
Yeah, I
Heck
know
yeah.
exactly. You know what? And like I said, I've done it once, but it was literally just a black on black. So it was black with the color change chrome black, and it was hard. It was really hard to do to get that right. Um, I may end up recruiting somebody else. So yeah, I think you guys all know who it's going to be. So if
Yeah.
you'll do it, so yeah.
A girl I watch, she just did a bobber. It's a Tomboy a bit, and she did her own bobber through Mint Customs, and she called the color black on black on black on black. Everything was black on the bike. So it was black gloss on black denim on black Cerakote on black powder coat. It was a
Yeah.
gorgeous bike. If you've never watched Tomboy a bit, she's not Ukrainian. She's Albanian, and she lives in Britain now. And so she does a lot of like really weird shows in Britain where they have like bikes that you've never seen before and builders you've never seen before because she's friends with some builders. But
I'm done with this color.
as you should be.
I've done that. I've done that one. That was hard. So,
I will say orange and black is a good color for Harleys, but the only bike I've ever had that was black was the BMW. Every other bike has had color, usually silver. A lot. I actually had 3 silver bikes. Holy shit! And one with silver flames. I've had blue, lots of green, lots of beige, one yellow one. Yeah, lots of blue, green, and yellow and beige. One black one.
Hmm.
And the BMW had chrome and chrome trim all over it, so it wasn't really black. Anyway, autumn color.
It's gonna be the black with probably close to his idea, like with but it's gonna be purple. It's gonna be a
Purple.
deep purple shift to it, to where it looks black in the right light, and then you can see the purple when the sun hits it just right.
That'll be
Deep,
hot.
deep purple. Because I still I'm kind of with you. I like the black. The black is where it's at for me. I've always been black or white. I do like purple, but when it comes down to bikes, when I originally went to go look for a bike, I wanted a pearl white. Is what I wanted.
sorry,
I
I'm looking at the book, and then so there's a lot of purple.
I know.
I wanted a pearl white, but I think it's gonna be the black with the purple color shift and my copper accents.
Hmm.
Real quick, Serenity Kitty, what's tonight's anime? I'm doing an anime on Crunchyroll called Chillin' in Another World with Level 2 Superpowers. If you've ever watched anime, the titles are this long. All of them.
So if you did the copper accents, would that be the copper instead of chrome?
Have you seen my bike?
No.
I'm gonna send
You
you.
know, we'll exchange our selfies after if you want, but
Feed pics.
but yeah, I think with the copper in place of chrome, that would be that'd be something.
Mm.
Yes.
Huh.
I absolutely love it, and it's either going to be like copper chrome or copper, or like a deeper bronze, kind of
Yeah.
in between the bronze and copper,
Gotcha.
like an old penny.
Yeah.
If you're looking for old copper accents, TJ Brutal Customs does a lot of like the derby cover, the alternator cover, hand controls, trim. He does a lot of bronze stuff.
My derby cover is already the same as my jug heads, and then my levers, my brake and clutch levers, hand controls are copper, but I need to switch those out. By the way, if you guys know of anybody that sells the adjustable length levers, like the adjustable ones,
Yeah.
because I've got really super small hands, so I always look like I'm grabbing it full force because my hands are so small. I need the adjustable ones. So if you know of anybody that has the adjustable ones,
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. But
send them my way.
yeah, well,
Send me a link.
I don't know how they are yet. I haven't put them on, so I don't want to recommend them yet. I'm not even going to say
That's
the name of the
valid.
company, but they sent them to me to try out, I guess. So,
Oh, okay. Well,
but once I get them on and check them out, but I'll after. I'm not going to give anybody endorsements on here. So,
I
I,
will.
I, I went and
those
followed
are
you for some. Well, I
proven,
should get some soon.
unpaid endorsements only.
I will endorse anything I've actually tried and has actually worked.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. It's gotta try. It's got.
Yeah.
It's,
So,
to
and I
use it. It's gotta work. It's gotta last.
Yes.
So yeah. So yeah. So anybody I mentioned, they're good.
I cannot AS Max. I cannot tell you how good their products are. I've given away 2 AS Max. I gave one to Buck Brown, and I gave one to Billy Bleak Rides. The headsets that actually go in the helmet, and this air compressor / jump kit they sent me. I've used on the Sportster twice, the Kawasaki for a jump. I aired up the Sportster tire, and then yesterday at work I aired up an SUV tire. So I fully endorse that AS Max compressor jump kit. So if you want it, it's in the link from yesterday. Absolutely jump it. Other than that, so I was going to paint the the Kawasaki red, but now that we've been talking about blue, on the way home from work tonight, by the way, we always stop at Walgreens to get ice cream because they have Bluebell and they have all the exotic flavors. There was a raspberry chocolate chip, and that's what I got for tonight. But the color on the carton is this purple, deep purple with black, obviously outlines and accents and shit. So now I want to paint it deep purple
Do
because
it.
we've been talking about purple. Now I just got to find somebody. I don't know if it's going to be Krylon or Rust-Oleum that has the deep purple. I know one of them does. I think it is Krylon. I go Krylon whenever I can because Krylon has the rust preventative in theirs, and I know Rust-Oleum is supposed to, but Krylon just works better for me, I guess. I guess we'll find out. So that sounds like a weekend project. Not this weekend because I've got to do mowing and I've got to cut a video up at Harley, and I also have to meet a friend at Harley. Next weekend, I'll obviously be at the flat track races in Hohenwald, Tennessee, right outside Nashville. If anybody wants to go to that, let me know you're going, and because I got a media pass to get in, and I can probably get you some pretty good seats. Biker girl. Other than that, have we missed anything tonight? So now we can do final thoughts. Biker girl, go.
Oh, final thoughts on a Friday night. It has been one hell of a show. We've talked about everything from tattoos to piercing to pepper spray to hot oil sex spray. I don't even know what we've got going on anymore. It's been a Friday night.
Not that I'm saying it wouldn't be awkward, but it pretty much we make a shitload of sexual shit. If somebody wants some,
Pretty
just
much.
freely mail me. We make quadruple antibiotic. Oh, Autumn, we make a
Why do you say that right after quadruple antibiotics?
because when we were talking about scars. So triple antibiotic.
Okay.
Triple antibiotic is pain cream, antibacterial, antiseptic. Quadruple also has scar reactant in it.
Oh,
So it's a quadruple antibiotic. And I
okay.
may come home with it in my pocket sometime. Anyway, so yeah. On my way through, okie dokie, I may drop you some off.
Okay. I appreciate it.
I will say this: when we're making like the triple antibiotic, and we make the foot cream, and we make antibacterial stuff, make antifungal stuff. A lot of that falls on the floor off of the conveyors and shit, and they scoop it up and throw it in these little buckets and stuff for disposal. When we're making any of the sex stuff, amazingly, nothing ever hits the floor. Nothing ever gets thrown away. Just Just saying.
The biggest sellers.
I'm just saying that some of it may be getting brought home, and all of our employees are happy and whatever. Anyway, just saying. Hey, Doug, final thoughts.
How did Rainey fall off the bike? Well, he slid off the seat. So, final thoughts. Let's see here. You know, I think the gold eyelash makeup is the best thing to powder coat a cat with. Yeah. You know, check your air pressure. It's hot. It's getting hotter. Start blowing tires. Check your air pressure.
Yep.
And put the glitter on. And stay off of Rainey's bike, otherwise you're gonna slide off every time.
Slide right off. It might have good juice all over it. Now I got a sheepskin seat cover. You'll never slide off.
Oh,
Good
shit.
excuse.
Autumn.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to stick that one in my pocket. Because there are so many people that walk around and they're just so full of goose juice. That's my final thought.
All right. So, obviously, as we've shown tonight,
We're all fired. HR's
Yeah.
gone.
yeah, never. I'm gonna quote another YouTuber on this one. Never kill the part of you that is cringe. Kill the part of you that cringes.
I dig
Yeah.
it.
Never think you're above a good joke. Never think you're above a good dirty joke. And if you think it's funny, tell it. Somebody else might. So, with that, man, enjoy life. It's too short. So have fun. And
Life, stay lubed.
and if your wife surprises you and says, "Hey, what do you think about nipple piercing?" and makes an appointment for you, fucking go do it. What could you lose? You just might end up with one nipple bigger than the other. Just say.
Medical appointments in the future. No.
All right, with that, we're going to let me find a good song to close with. Now that I have songs to close with again.
Wait, you didn't do a thumbnail.
I did a thumbnail.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I did. All right, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, subscribe, like, do the things that make this shit worth doing for me, because you know I like to see some backwash every once in a while on this spit tune we call life. All right, guys, be safe, be careful, and I'll see you guys Monday maybe. Bye bye.
Happy Friday.